This was a scalp that I took, which is why I took a screenshot of it. But these levels, you might ask, I want to make sure I'm telling the whole story. This was right after the open. This was 8:30 Central. The market opened right here, traded, went higher. And this purple line is the value area high. This is the POC and the value area low. And what I wasn't leaning on it too hard at all, but I was really leaning on these triggers. I'll call them triggers. These volume imbalance, sell volume imbalance triggers. So one time, two times, the third time up, I took this trade. Now it was a risk. There was some risk to it, but I had a tight stop, and I just looked to. It took, I think, 2 or 3 ticks out of it. Not a big trade. But I want to show you how you can use this. Now that's for a scalp. You could use this obviously for the a bigger trade and risk more, of course. Here was the same thing on the downside. So it was just bouncing around. This was over, about a 10-minute time frame, and just scalping it. That's all this is. Now you could use this again on a bigger time frame, but I want to show you because these are some actual trades that were placed. Okay, next slide. This one was from the NASDAQ. This was not today. We had a defined congestion area. And in this one, I wasn't necessarily playing the congestion. I was playing a move out of it. And so what does that look like? Now, it doesn't always look like this, but I like the volume volume breakdown. I have that added here at the bottom. And what I was seeing is the volume imbalance, the volume breakdown is turning positive while in congestion. So the longer the market goes sideways, the more likely it is to break out at some point. It just will. So we're looking for clues as to which way it might go. So you can use the volume breakdown to give you bar statistics as to what might happen. But looking intra-bar, this is where the clues stand out. I'm seeing some pretty good buy imbalances here and then here. I like that. So again, I'm willing to take a trade. Ideally, I'd try and buy it down in here, but because it's a breakout, I may take a little more risk and just go with it, either at the breakout or try and anticipate it. And so you can read what I wrote here. Buy volume balance develops within congestion, providing a hint at which way it'll break out. We hadn't seen any of that leading up to that point.